Alright guys, so here's the thing about my reviews. I am not going to spoil anything because there's a lot to spoil in the film. Usually when I do reviews for films, I won't spoil because I'll spoil it sometimes depending how, if it needs to be spoiled, but after watching this film, after thinking about it, yeah, it's time to spoil. Now, okay, give me a minute here. I will have my thing up here right now because I don't have the names of the characters and the actors in here. And we'll start doing something different as well. So, do it like this. So, alright. Right off the bat, this is one of the best X-Men films today. Right off the bat, this is probably one of the best superhero films of this year. Right off the bat, this is the best Wolverine film we have gotten in the Wolverine trilogy. Right off the bat, this is up there with The Dark Knight as superhero films wise. It's not just a good superhero film, it's a good film in general. Hugh Jackman, he gave it his all. You could tell he came, and he came to play, he came to work, he came to give you guys and us X-Men fans a true definitive ending to the Wolverine he done played for 17 years. And you get kind of emotional when you're watching this because you remember watching the first film and you say to yourself, this shit is not X-Men, but I'm happy I got a film. But this shit ain't the X-Men. These leather shit ain't working for me. The leather suits, and then they had the nerve to put the yellow in the leather suits. I said, you motherfuckers, just give us the fucking suit. But they turn it around on X-Men 2 though. X-Men 2, I fell in love with that film. It's one of my favorite films, superhero films of all time. It's one of my top 10 films. If you're asking top 10, probably my top 50 films too as well. I had to make a damn goddamn list of films, but we're not gonna go that route. But it was a good film. Then we got X-Men Last Stand. Yeah, we'll not talk about that one. Then we have X-Men Origins Wolverine. Again, not his fault, not the director's fault. It's that idiot who was running 20th Century Fox at the time. That's his fault for fucking it up. But still, I enjoy X-Men Origins. Not the best film, but I enjoy it. But it's not the good film. The Wolverine though, that came out many years ago in 2013. That was an enjoyable film. That was actually the Wolverine film we should have got from Origins. But matter of fact, they should have did that first and then did Origins. Well, anyway, it don't matter. It was better than Origins. Still, you could tell the studio was milling the hell out of it and messing up that film. Number X-Men Days of Future Past. Solid performance he's done in this film and that film. Still though, you're getting to the point like, come on, you gotta wrap it up soon because we gotta get a reboot and we gotta get a really Wolverine we want. No disrespect to Hugh Jackman, love him as Wolverine, but I want the Wolverine from the comics. The Wolverine we got is not from the comics. He loves the character like no other man has loved the character before, but that's another character I want in the media no more, you know. And we got Wolverine in this film. A film that's called Logan is more Wolverine than any film we got. A film that's called Logan has more traits of Wolverine from the comic than any film we have gotten. A film that's called Logan is way better than a goddamn comic book called Old Man Logan any day. If you like Old Man Logan, more power to you, but I ain't gonna sit here and watch Wolverine take on some stupid ass Hulk and Hulk's sons, and it's retarded. It's fucking retarded. I don't like that. I really don't. I understand they were trying to do this, but as a story, Old Man Logan should have focused more on Logan fighting against Sabretooth and dealing with the mutants. That was it. This film did a terrific job at that. how many minutes I'm going? I'm going already 5 minutes already. Hugh Jackman gives his best performance to date. There's times where he's the character, and there's times he's sometimes you see, yeah, and you look at it, he's old. He's old, and it's like it fits. It fits. Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier. It's a good send off, and it's kind of sad too how he leaves. Well, you know, spoiler alert, he hits the bucket. You could probably tell anyway. I'm not gonna tell you how he tells, but I mean, I'm gonna give you the pretty much. He has dementia, and he forgets things and stuff like that. Like, you take Old Yellow and you put the bullet behind his head. Pretty much, that's, if you look at it in that way, that's kind of the way he went. I took it that way, but in that way, in that stance, that's probably a nice way of putting it. That's the nice version. I'm not going to give you the real version, but that's the nicest version I can say. There's other characters like Donald Pierce. The dude's a riot. He's probably one of those villains that you're like, okay, you're scrub, but you're funny as hell. He was comedy for me. And then we get to the MVP of the film, other than Hugh Jackman himself, is Laurel Kinney, X-23, played by Daphne King. She was perfect in this film. She did everything right. She was really good, and she did a great job with her performance. I really excuse me. I really enjoyed her performance in here. I thought, even though she didn't have that much to say, she did a great job. It's weird because it's like, okay, they did X-23, and this is an alternate timeline. So it's like, this is the alternate timeline. So here's the thing. They can't recast this character. I mean, not Wolverine. If they don't want to recast Wolverine, they want to keep Hugh Jackman. Say, oh, well, let's keep Hugh Jackman as always be Wolverine. That's fine, but they're going to recast him anyway. The new X-Men Apocalypse or whatever, X-Men Supernova or X-Men Extinction, X-Men Blowing Up the Planet, X-Men whatever they're going to call that shit, they're going to have to cast Wolverine again. I would prefer them just to get X-23 and do something like that, but they can't because she's not in that world, and it's just weird, and it's like, because in the future, they set it up in Apocalypse, but the problem in Apocalypse was they could do an alternate timeline where she was born ahead of time, or, you know, I don't know, they can do it a little bit faster, you know. It's just one of those things where it's like, they shot themselves in the foot with this character. And I'm sick of that. And I'm sick of it. I hate them for doing that, but it's like, it is what it is. And people are like, oh, they, you know, X-Men and the universe, they're all connected. No, they're not. Straight off this film, this doesn't already goddamn told your ass, hey, this is separate. And it's like, oh, fuck. And it's sad because majority, like X-23, the actor, I want to see her again. And I'm afraid that if they get her, they'll do something stupid. But then again, they can. It's the X-Men, and their universe is the fucked up the self. I mean, my God. And it's like where does Deadpool, you know, because the X-Men next film is gonna take place in the 90s. Deadpool takes place in the modern day, and X-23 takes place in the future. So if they're gonna do another film with X-23, it doesn't make a lot of sense. They could do a separate storyline without her, but again, they gonna need that Wolverine. They gonna need that Wolverine. So in the X-Men film, because let's be honest, if Wolverine sells these films, so they're gonna put her in or put his clone in. We don't know what they're gonna do. That's my only gripe I have with the future. Other than that, this film is fucking fantastic. If you want my goddamn rating for the film, I'll give you my rating right now. It's a straight 10 out of 10. I have no complaints with this film. I mean, towards the end, the action gets a little crazy, but I mean, shit, the story you get, the the bonding of the characters, the characterization, the character progression of some of these characters, the way Logan goes out, is probably the best way you can expect the movie that's called Logan. I mean, it's just the best way. And a lot of people are like, oh, you kind of spoil it because he died. I mean, it's called Old Man Logan, and they said this is his last film. If you say it's your last film, you're going out the Dark Knight Returns way. I mean, Dark Knight Rise way. I mean, either you die or you go into the ocean with a bomb and blow yourself up, and then you're in Costa Rica, and then someone sees you in Costa Rica. That's how you're supposed to go out. I don't know. I'm just saying. Do I think Hugh Jackman coming back? No. After this, no. Do I think the girl who plays X-23 coming back? I hope so. I mean, she's like I said, she's MVP of the film. Hugh Jackman was good too, but I mean, her performance really blew me away. I didn't think she was gonna be good at all. I mean, but her scowl, the way she looked like she could be the son. I mean, like the daughter of Wolverine. Like the way she looked, and then the claws came out. I said, "Holy shit!" I was in the theater crying. I was like, mofo, man. It's a good film. It's gonna be hard to top this film this year. What comes out from Marvel? Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't think it can top this. Not story-wise, it can't. Yeah, I don't think it can top this. I think that's the only film coming out this year, is it? And these Wonder Woman, no, Wonder Woman's not gonna top this. Sorry guys, if you're a DC, I'm a DC fan, but Wonder Woman ain't gonna top this shit. Justice League ain't gonna top this shit. The only film that's gonna top it is maybe Star Wars, but even that has a run for its money because I think this is just a great film in general. I wouldn't be surprised if this film gets nominated. And I kind of look at this film right now. I'm saying to myself, this would have been so good in the summer. It really should have. Fox should have pushed this shit to the summer. They really didn't have that much coming out this summer, other than what would come out in the summer. Yeah, nothing's coming out in the summer. They could have pushed this to the back to the summer. So, yeah. But I guess they saw all that money that Batman versus Superman made. They're like, oh yeah, we could make money like that too in March. So, but the difference between Batman and Superman, it had a lot of height and times by two. You got two of these iconic characters on a big screen together. Granted, it didn't work out as perfectly as I fucking wanted it to, but it is what it is. Fuckers. But anyway, as always, like, subscribe. Let me know down below what you guys thought of the X-Men Logan film. Well, the Logan film. I enjoyed it. Like I said, 10 out of 10. Best film of this year so far, and best film, superhero film too, this year. I don't think nothing gonna come close. Deadpool won last year for me. Sorry, I know a lot of y'all like Civil War, but I thought Deadpool was a better superhero film. And it actually was one of the top films for me last year too. There's nothing really that can rival that. Yeah, it really wasn't. Yeah. So yeah, as always, guys, peace. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.